And now to a photo of a plus-size model in the September issue of Glamour magazine. It's generating a lot of buzz. We're going to meet Lizzie Miller in just a moment, but first, her story. From the catwalks to the covers, there's plenty of skin and lots of bones.
For decades, we've been seeing models who are very thin. From Twiggy to Kate Moss, fashion is a very thin industry.
There are exceptions like Aimee, who's considered a plus-size pioneer. But in general, larger ladies rarely make the cut in the fashion world. But are the tides turning? There's the Dove Real Women campaign. A recent backlash when Self magazine airbrushed Kelly Clarkson to look thinner. And now this photo from Glamour magazine's latest issue. Her name is Lizzie Miller. She's 20, and her size is between a 12 and a 14.
The average American woman is a size 12 to 14, so Lizzie fits right dead center in that average, and so therefore she's really representative of most women in America.
There's no cover and no magazine spread, but online this one small photo is causing a big stir. A beautiful woman who has a stomach and thighs that look like mine, one blogger wrote to Glamour. Finally, a woman who looks like most American women. And even a demand to put her on the cover.
When we see women who look like us, I think we're likely over the long run to have better self-esteem. It's not a revolution, but I think it's baby steps in the right direction.
Lizzie Miller joins us now, along with Cindy Levy, the editor-in-chief of Glamour magazine, of course, a today's women's lifestyle contributor as well. Ladies, good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Let me throw a couple of more comments at you, Lizzie. She's real and she's beautiful. This picture made me smile. This woman rocks, and we need more women like her to make a mark on what real women actually looks like. Did this surprise you?
It did. You know, I loved the picture when I first saw it. It was the first story that we were doing on confidence, so we wanted a picture of a woman who looked confident. And I loved particularly the fact that she didn't look like she was sucking her stomach in, which as a woman you have to relate to, but the intensity of the reactions we got really floored me.
You've been in the magazine before. I think you were in the April issue. Was there a similar reaction to that photo with Lizzie?
There really wasn't. I mean, readers liked it. We got positive reaction, but with this story, immediately, literally within hours of the magazine coming out, we had people telling us that they were emailing it to friends and that it was the first time that they had felt good about their own body looking at this picture.
The story was all about body confidence. You're 20. You've been modeling for about 7 years now, and I think we said in the piece you're between a size 12 and a 14.
Yep.
Is it true, though, that when you first saw this picture, you got a little nervous? You said it's not the most flattering picture of me?
Well, you know, I'm just like every other girl who has insecurities, too. So, of course, first thing I thought was, okay, not the most flattering picture, but, you know, I wasn't airbrushed, and I was bent over, and, I mean, that's real.
It really is all about the tummy, let's be honest. I mean, it is about the fact that there is a little tummy in a position we don't normally see tummies in magazines.
Yeah, but you see it all the time when you look in the mirror. And, you know, I think that's what women reacted to here, that they're actually seeing something that looks the way so many of us really do, but that you don't see represented that often.
I'm just curious. So as a plus-size model, when you do photo shoots normally, are you told to suck it? You just did it right there.
Yeah, exactly. It's like think tall, think straight. You know, it's kind of like juggling, mental juggling, and so sometimes you can kind of keep track of it. But
and will this change the way you approach future shoots?
I mean, sure. I mean, I just think that was a real picture, and they just caught me in a moment. I was just feeling comfortable, and I was just being natural, and that's just how it came out.
And Cindy, you know, we've had these types of segments before where a photo like this, you know, sparks a lot of positive comments, and you know what? The editors of the magazines come in and go, it's great, and then we go back to skin and bones. Is this going to change things?
Speaking for my own magazine, I think it absolutely will, because, you know, you get a reaction like this, and you can really see, I mean, I think it's also a sign of the times that women are really looking for a little bit more authenticity, a little bit less artifice in every part of their lives, and so, yeah, will it change our approach? I think it will.
If it truly does, good for you, and as far as your confidence in this picture, great for you.
Thank you. I just think there needs to be more representation for women who don't fit into that norm of the size 2 that's portrayed in the media.
Especially because you are the norm.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
This country.
And I'm not saying that a size 2 isn't normal. That's her normal, but my normal is this. And I'm healthy, and I work out, I live a healthy lifestyle, and this is how I look, and I embrace it.
And we should all have that confidence at any size.
Good attitude all around. Lizzie, thanks very much.
Thank you so much.
Cindy, thank you very much. Good to see you again.